For centuries, money's been changing, from trading shells to tapping cards. But what if the next chapter isn't just about a faster way to pay, but a totally new kind of money? Well, that's what we're diving into today, the wild world of cryptocurrency.
You know, it's kind of weird, right? We live in this world of instant everything. Messages, video calls across the planet. So why does sending money still feel like it's stuck in the dark ages? It can be slow, it's often surprisingly expensive, and it's exactly that frustration that this new technology was designed to solve.
To really get where we're going, it helps to see where we've been. Money has always been evolving. We started with simple bartering, trading yams for shoes. Then we got a bit more sophisticated with stuff like salt and gold, which led to coins and paper money. And now, most of our money is just electronic, numbers on a bank's computer. Each one of those was a massive leap forward, which of course makes you wonder, what's the next leap?
All right, so that brings us to the big question. What exactly is cryptocurrency? Well, at its very heart, it's digital money. But, and this is the important part, it comes with a revolutionary twist. It's built to be completely free from the control of banks.
So to put it simply, cryptocurrency is just digital money that uses some really powerful technology to keep it secure and to let it operate without any bank in the middle. The two key ideas to hang on to are digital, so you can't physically hold it, and without a bank. That second part, well, that's the part that changes pretty much everything.
Let's just put this side by side with the traditional money we use every day. With dollars, you've got governments and banks calling the shots. Sending money can take days, and the fees, especially if you're sending it overseas, can be painful. Cryptocurrency flips that whole model on its head. There's no single boss. Transfers can happen in minutes, fees are generally a lot lower, and all you really need to get in the game is a phone and an internet connection. It's a pretty big difference.
But wait a minute, if there are no banks, no one in charge, how does this whole system not just collapse into absolute chaos? I mean, who's keeping track of it all? The answer is the engine that makes it all run, a technology called the blockchain.
This is such a great way to picture it. Imagine a public notebook that everyone in the world can see. Every time someone sends or gets money, a new entry is written down. But here's the genius part. That notebook is copied and shared across thousands of computers all over the globe. Because everyone has a copy, nobody can secretly go in and change an entry or rip out a page. It's what makes it both transparent and incredibly secure.
So here's how that actually plays out. Let's say Anna wants to send some crypto to John. She starts the transfer from her digital wallet. That request gets broadcast out to that huge global network of computers. The network checks that public notebook to make sure Anna actually has the crypto to send. Once they all agree that she's good for it, the transaction gets bundled into a new block. That block is then permanently locked onto the chain. And just like that, John gets his crypto. All of it done without a single bank involved.
Now, when most people hear the word crypto, their mind immediately jumps to Bitcoin. And that's totally understandable. But Bitcoin is really just the tip of the iceberg. The crypto world is this massive, sprawling ecosystem with thousands of different digital coins. And they all have different purposes.
And this diversity is key. You've got Bitcoin, the original, which many people think of as digital gold. But then you have something like Ethereum, which is more like a world computer that people can build applications on. There are also things called stablecoins, like Tether, which are designed to stay pegged to the US dollar, so their value doesn't fly all over the place. And there are even coins like Ripple that are built to help banks move money faster. See? They all have a different job to do.
Okay, so how do you actually hold and use all this digital money? Well, you need what's called a digital wallet. And that wallet holds a critical piece of secret information. That secret is your private key. And I can't stress this enough. This is the most vital piece of information you'll have. It's a secret code that proves you own your funds. It's like your password, your PIN, and your signature all rolled into one. And here's the crucial part. If you lose it, your money is gone forever. There's no forgot my password button. There's no one to call. In this world, you are your own bank.
And that phrase, being your own bank, brings us to a really important discussion, because while this technology has some amazing potential, it also comes with some pretty significant risks. It is absolutely essential to look at both sides of the coin.
The rewards are pretty obvious. We've talked about the fast, global transactions that take minutes, not days. The lower fees are a huge deal. Then there's the incredible accessibility. Anyone with a phone can get involved, even if they don't have access to a traditional bank. And, of course, the big one. You are in complete, sovereign control of your money. But on the other side, the risks are just as real.
Prices can be unbelievably volatile. They can swing up or down dramatically in a very short time. The space also attracts its fair share of scams and fraud, so you have to be really careful. We've already hammered this home, but losing your private key means your funds are lost forever. And finally, governments are still trying to figure out how to handle all this, so the rules can change, and they're different all over the world.
So, taking all of that into account, the good, the bad, and the complicated, let's look ahead. What does the future of money actually hold? Where is this all going?
You know, many experts believe the future isn't a total replacement of one system with another, but more of a hybrid. As you can see here, digital money from banks will probably still be the main way we do things, and good old-fashioned cash will likely stick around for daily use. But cryptocurrency is carving out its own important space, especially for online and global payments, and as a whole new kind of asset. The idea is that they can all live and work together.
And this brings us to the ultimate question, the one everyone wants to know. After everything we've looked at, do you think this new form of digital money will eventually make the cash in our wallets totally obsolete?
And by the way, this entire explainer is based on the fantastic book, What is Cryptocurrency? By the War Library, which does an excellent job of breaking down all these complex ideas.
And maybe replacement is the wrong way to look at it. The future may not be about one thing winning and another losing, but about a fundamental reinvention of what money is and what it can do for us. It's something to think about. Thanks so much for joining us.